This brick building on B Street in Ceredo may look like your typical old house, but those who have walked its hallways will tell you there's more to it than meets the eye.
Heard movement and footsteps through the house. We've seen large shadows moving, a cold chill from time to time. I have felt something actually move through me here.
The Ramsdell House was built in 1858. Rumor has it, it's on top of an Indian burial mound. Zopher D. Ramsdell was the first to live here. He was a shoemaker and an abolitionist. During the Civil War, the basement was used as part of the Underground Railroad.
That there was a tunnel that led from underneath the house completely to the edge of the Ohio River, and during the cover of night they would ferry the escaped slaves across, at least the ones that made it.
Rob Henry has been a paranormal investigator for 31 years. He says it would be impossible to calculate how many people died on the property.
Even though this house has been restored and is now a historical landmark, spirits are believed to be here. Many have experienced the unexplainable, like doors and lights working by themselves, hearing voices in different rooms, or the sound of chains rattling here in the basement. Even see moving shadows or faces in the window.
Henry and his group, the original West Virginia Paranormal, have spent many years investigating inside the house.
You know that we have made contact with a spirit that claims to be Mr. Ramsdell, as well as one that claims to be Mrs. Ramsdell, as well as a few other colorful characters, you could say, in the house. Mr. Ramsdell, if that's you.
Henry showed us around.
But it's just your typical run-of-the-mill basement. Reportedly, this doll moves.
He says they've heard and captured voices.
Your whisper?
Yeah, what was that?
Wasn't me.
They've even felt touched and witnessed dark, moving figures.
We don't know what we saw. Three of us saw it. I was the first person to caught it.
Joyce Coburn has lived across the street for more than 40 years. She remembers the last family who lived in the home.
They were just great people. I mean, no one said anything but the one girl. She would tell me from time to time, so there's like a woman that's got on white that stands by the foot of my bed.
The house is now a museum and is often used to host events. On Halloween weekend, it's used as a training ground for investigating.
Those people that come here to stay the night, they don't leave with the same view of this world as they came in with.
And whether you believe there are spirits or not,
I've been oldest building in this town, and there's probably a lot of skeletons, you might say, in that building.
it's an important part of preserving the town's history.
People coming in and getting to have that unique paranormal experience, they're also exposed to a very, very deep, rich history that shows the struggle to bring freedom and independence to every man and woman.
In Ceredo, Jessica Guay, Eyewitness News.